Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming for a brand new game to play for this channel. So, many of you who are known fans of the people of Paradox have realized that Vicky 3 has finally been announced. It has taken many years till finally they decided to announce it. This is Vicky 2 on the other hand, and it is the latest patched one that they've done, and is not the disaster I think this game used to be when it first got released. This game has been refined pretty well. It is a very popular game in terms of single player, but I know multiplayer had many issues. One issue with the multiplayer is it likes to crash a lot, especially towards the later part of the game. There's no real way to stabilize it. It's pretty much you keep plowing through until eventually you get through the entire game. It's a bit of an issue, but what are you going to do? Me, on the other hand, I'm going to be playing this in single player, so that doesn't actually affect me that much. The country we are playing as is Prussia, and as many of you can tell, it's January 1st, 1836. Now, one thing I always wanted to do was, I know EU4 allowed you to do it eventually, where you had to mod it, where you could basically take your countries across the entire, span of humanity, pretty much. At least from, like, CK3 standards, or CK2, which is middle... like during the Byzantines times and stuff, and you can go all the way up until, I think, was it 15? Is it 14 or 15 for? It's either 1400s or 1500s for EU4. It's been a while since I played it, so I can't actually remember. I kind of quit playing EU4 after they broke it last, and the last DLC I didn't enjoy that much, so it hasn't been that fun for me. But definitely Vicky 2 is still pretty well. I can come back and play this and enjoy it a lot of the times. But as I was saying, before I get too much further off track, we will be playing as Prussia. Since Vicky 3 has been announced, I said, screw it, I want to play a game of this. I don't know when I'm releasing it. It's a pretty slow-ass game to be playing. First thing I usually do is I go for medicine. That way I don't have to worry about supply issues. We've maxed out our taxes for now. I also have military spending at the 50 it's supposed to be at early on. The tariffs are placed at a 25%. Education and administration are maxed out to the best. And I've 30% at every single thing that I own in terms of the Navy-wise. Overall, the Navy's pretty worthless, so I'm just going to get rid of it, because there's just some ships there that I don't need. The other thing I will be doing... Oh, I actually just told Bremen to go bite my ass. Where's Bremen at? Bremen's up here, right? There you are. Sorry, friends. I'm going to be alliancing a lot of these people up. Usually when you play Prussia, the goal of this is you form North German Federation as quickly as humanly possible, and then you aim to create Germany. I'm just going to let it stay on one speed because it takes so long to run. And the first thing I'm going to be doing is building up the army of Germany. So, one problem is, I need to have access to muzzleloader rifles to be able to get these engineers that I produce. Now, this is probably not the most efficient way. There's probably more efficient ways to create your army. I just like to rebuild it, just because it's me. I find it boring just to sit there with what I have. I've already deleted some of them, but I kind of know my template for this, which is typically 4 infantry, 4 arty, cav, and an engineer. It gives you a basic good thing to work with in terms of combat with. As time goes on, you can increase them to 60 with. Because basically you want to have 4 infantry, you want at least 1 recon, which is usually the best is the hussars. They're just the best overall. Regular cav, you can sit there and see the attack differences, 0.5 better defense. Discipline's the same, maneuverability's up by 2, and its max speed's up by 1. These ones I guess you could use, the dragoons, but I tend to just use hussars. They just seem better to me. The other thing with this game is diplomacy. As you clearly see, I can do whatever the hell I feel like. First thing I'm doing is I'm going to kill Denmark, because they don't exist. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to acquire a state from them. Actually, no. We want to release a puppet first. So, we're going to go ahead and get that justification going. Many of you may be saying, Demon, what is their puppet? It is this. It is Holstein. We want them to release them as a puppet so that I can go in and pretty much murder them. And then I can add these guys to my little sphere. And then the last thing I ever have to do is worry about Saxony. Saxony is usually the one you want to jump on quick. If you can do this, secure Holstein and Hanover, you basically form North German Federation. Form Germany, you need Alsace-Lorraine, and you also need Württemberg, Baden, and Bavaria, all under your sphere of influence. Then you can form Germany. The other option you have, which is form Super Germany. If any of you have not seen Super Germany is when you basically go to war, you beat these three into oblivion, then you beat Austria into oblivion. You beat Austria so badly that they lose their great power status and they become a secondary power. Upon that happening, you sphere them. And then when you sphere these three, you all become friends. And you form Super Germany. It's awesome. As I said before, takes a little bit. There's a lot of industry-based stuff, as you can sit there and see, as Germany. I already have a explosive factory, artillery, a fabric, glass, ammunition, guns, and paper. Basically, your goal is to get as far into it as you can. I think the game starts in 1836 and ends in 1936. So you basically have a fair bit of free time to do what you want. I usually played in 4-speed, just me. If I wanted to cheat, I can always do research points and then do it. This time around, I'm not going to cheat for this game. I usually do it just because I want to have a fast game and have more fun. But I won't do it to you guys. I'd rather you guys be able to see everything. More fun for you. We could do Piedmont. I really don't care. Now, I could start getting my guys to go different areas, but I think what we're going to do is just try to focus on getting Saxony for now. I'm just going to do this. One thing I will be doing is increasing relations heavily with them. You also want to invest into them, but more importantly, at some point you want to go to commerce and start getting market structure and all these, because then you suddenly get access to more diplomatic points. The more diplomatic points you have, the more you can spend into it, which means you can get Saxony more and more friendly with you. And if you're making more points than the Austrians, typically they just kind of back up and go, okay, you have them. Okay, increase our opinion. Suddenly we're betters with them. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Okay. Troops are getting ready. I'm going to go ahead and just declare the war. War. Release Puppet. Holstein. Call my allies. Everybody accepts. And I'm just going to let them all go ham in there. Go kill them all. I don't care. Let all my little friends push in and cause mayhem. The other thing we'll be aiming for this game, I also forgot almost, which is we have to prepare for a war to the east and the west. So I'm going to be getting friendly relations with both the Russians and the British. You definitely want to have a friendly Britain with you, and typically you're going to want your relations to be above 100. Reason being, typically if you have relations above 100 and the AI isn't trying to lower it on their own, what ends up happening is they can't really do much. They can't declare war on you unless they have it under 100. I mean, I guess because it does block you as a player, but it also blocks the AI. If I had to guess, I can't do anything to Saxony now, can I? Nope, the Austrians got him. Well, I don't really mind these guys doing this because I honestly don't care. He's on his own, we'll pay $100. Okay, that's good. Well, you can get Jingoism all the way up. I'd probably go in. Do this. As long as I have one army, I can start deleting the others. No. You guys combine. Sell. You guys, not needed. Go. Okay, good. Good. The other goal was really to get Jingoism up. I do know all the event codes that I use in this, so I cheat a lot in this. Okay, Jins, head here. You guys, head here. Fight them there. Fight them as best you can. I'll send you in reinforcements. Go. Battle was won. Head north. Kill them. Kill them now. Okay, get rid of the ends. Okay, they were stack wiped there. I'm going to need you guys to head south. Okay, Piedmont's duking it with that fleet there. If Piedmont somehow wins, we can push into Denmark. I think they might. Oh my god, the ballsy bastards. I love them. They're our friends. I'm going in. Actually, I might let them go in. No, they don't want to go in. I'm just going to go ahead and let the liberal agitation kick in. The other thing is in terms of government. I didn't show this yet, which is... You have all these reforms you can do. Typically, I would go, it's wealth. Free press, allowed all the way through trade union to go for gerrymandering is Germany. Because it's the most... I'm trying to think of the word to describe it. It's the most imperial, if you get my drift. Because it basically stops you from forming just regular Germany. Okay, those guys can do that. This army's on standby. Oh, we have another engineer? I didn't know that. Give me him. You can go there. Alright. Allies are pushing in. One of them's pushing into Copenhagen. Can we get jingoism up in time? That is the question. I don't think we will. I don't think it has enough juice in there. Can we propose a peace? Okay, you're not doing that. Danish... What's this? Oh, they're both a thing. Hog. Okay, so I got Holstein, I got them. Are you are still like that because Queen Victoria isn't in yet. And then I'm going to immediately just jump on market structure. I'm going to fly through this as fast as I can. You're going to go back down to 30% to stop finances from going bankrupt. Okay, we just got to get both of them. Maybe don't worry about this one as much. I want to focus on this. I'm just going to start popping into it. I definitely want to get market structure and then business regulations. Again, it's at 20% boost, the 10% and then the 20%. It doesn't seem like a lot, but for some reason I noticed it with the AI. They kind of die whenever you get them, and it's just like, they just go, we not know what to do, senor. We gonna die. I'm just like, okay. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and improve more relations with them. I want to form North German Federation as quickly as humanly possible. If I can get it quick, I'm a happy camper. Because the faster I can get it, the better I have of a chance of actually doing well here. And the big worry will be a lot of my spheres, because I don't think there's enough time for them to unsphere anybody. Typically it moves very slow, because the AI, instead of focusing it on a single one, they throw it on all of them. If they throw it on all of them, they won't get enough points in time. You just gotta be fast. Alrighty, that's good, that's good. Okay, this army's done. You guys can push in. This will be my last army that I will form for quite some time. Germans. Okay, you delete them. Good. Priest's opinion, they're now friendly with us. Alrighty. Definitely want to get this, and then I can, once these guys are sphered, I don't have to care about it, and we'll form super Germany. At least I think I can. I actually don't know what's going to happen with these guys, because I don't think I have a... No. Oh no, we do have a core up here. Okay. I didn't know if we had it. Well, no, German Empire does, but... the... North German Federation does not. That actually makes me quite curious. Will I form North German Federation with Schleswig-Holstein or Schleswig under my control, or will I not? I think if I form Super Germany, I will, because in theory, or Germany, it should. But I'd have to see. That's questionable. One thing I do usually get ready for is I get ready for an all-out brawl with the freaking Austrians. I know usually when I played this, like a long time ago, I always like went to war with Austria to get it. Until I started really realizing that, hey, maybe I shouldn't go to war if I can just play the political game. These AI are really dumb in that aspect. Although I will say this much, I do have a fun, like, cheatsy Scandinavia game I have going on. My only problem with it is, while I'm playing with it, for some weird reason, I went to war with the Russians, and we went into a great war where North Germany and the United Kingdom declared war on it, and the Ottomans. They were in one big alliance, and they went in and curb stomped them. I declared war on them because I wanted Finland, but I also took Karelia from them. And when we went in, the Germans and everything had already pushed through. And at some point, we full siege Russia. France is like a chaotic mess because I also have a Spanish alliance, Bavarian alliance, and Austrian alliance. At some point, it was a three-way war here. Four-way war, actually. Then it broke. Then France broke. And then the game wouldn't let me, hilariously enough, it wouldn't let me do the, it wouldn't let me end the war because it was saying, you did not siege down the war goals. And I'm looking at war goals. And for some reason, I have to get Catalonia, Aquitaine, and I think this Languedoc, I don't know how the hell to say it, I just know it's French. And it said I had to deal with both of those before I could do anything. And I'm sitting there going, what the hell is wrong with this game? Alrighty, we got a lot of money saved up. I'm actually pretty happy. Actually, the one nice thing I will say about getting this done quickly is it does give me up until, I think, up to market regulations where you get a boost for mining and farming. So it's actually a good thing to do this. Okay, we got that. Immediately jump on this. Ooh, army, we got chemotherapy, good. Okay, that's gonna give me a 10% boost, that's really good. Hanover, go ahead and do this. Although I will have to be careful if I do anything with the Austrians, because I did this before where, I formed Germany, but I didn't get Bavaria. And it was because of a peace treaty or something that broke it. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with this game? But you also got to be careful, because for some reason I noticed Bavaria can form a great power, which I find to be very strange. Like, in terms of overall growth, I could see it. It's a central part of Germany. So there's a lot of industry that can form up there, but I just don't know. Alright, I'm going to try Saxony again. Okay. The Austrians really don't want me to get them. Okay, you did that. They discredited us. We're going to definitely go for business regulations, and we'll see where it goes. I think the next thing after the business regulations we're going to aim for is, I want to do experimental railroads, so I can get the railroad started here in Prussia. And after that, we'll jump on culture and start doing positivism, political thought, stuff like that. I just want to get the stages started. So we have all those guys. That's excellent. Bloody revolutionaries. I'm fine with that. And the other thing it would let us do is if I get business regulations and experimental railroads, I can actually start building railroads here in Saxony, which would then increase my influence in the region, which is still pretty good. Yeah, they're still doing that, they're dickheads. I'm just gonna keep improving relations. I think if the higher your relations are, I want to say it gives you a higher boost for influence. Morality. And I know when I can finally form this government, I'm going to go immediately to weight it as fast as I can. Or not weighted, but, wealth. Because I don't really want to form, like, regular Germany, I just want to have the German Empire. Oh, crap. What's this at? That's not as bad as I usually have it. I always forget about these. So you can do focuses where it focuses something you can do on this region. You want to get your clergymen to about 2% of your population, because if you don't, you'll get a modifier that's a little bit worse. So I'm always a dumbass and I forget that I have to do that, and it goes up to like an ungodly amount. Okay, wait a minute. I'm starting to like this. I probably won't get it this time, but I probably will get it next time. Once I get business regulations, because it's going to keep resetting a lot. I mean, come on. We're very close. We're both tied in terms of getting our points up. I think I just need the business regulations and I would beat them in this. Do that and do experimental railroads, suddenly just everything would change. We'll keep trying. I got a while as yet. I still got, everything's like not even at 30 yet in terms of this. Only Holstein's at 100. Holstein's at 100. But that should mean they're only at neutral. Yeah, nobody's friendly. Oh, hawk. Landed. That way people can vote. You always want to give people the right to vote. Because if you don't give people more rights in this game, at some point they want to rebel. And you'll get rebellions no matter what. It's guaranteed to happen. But you can limit the ability of the rebellion for a fair bit. Long live the king. And they banned my embassy, great. Hopefully by the time that kicks in, this will be done on the 2nd of March. I should hopefully have that done by the time this is done. Limited constitutionalism, so we have a Prussian government. Prussian constitutionalism. And so far, our government is doing pretty well. Although I will say this much, I did notice the one time I played this, and I was North German Federation, I took Alsace-Lorraine and then immediately moved into French Comté? Comté? I don't know how to say that. And I took both of those territories from France, and France never recovered. I don't know what happened. It was a great game, though. Because I forget what I did. I think I see why. Because I took iron and steel in there. I took iron and coal from them. No wonder they broke. And sulfur. And dye. Yeah, I could see that breaking them. Because I took it for the meme. Because I was like, oh look, there's Verdun, and I was like, this is mine. It's like I could see the Germans saying, this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine. And just accept it. Laissez-faire sucks. That's the one thing I will say that irritates me with this game is the political parties. Conservative Party is my favorite. The reason being is because it has most of the stuff I like, which is interventionism. The only thing I wish it had was state capitalism. If it had this, it'd be beautiful, because then I could really control my economy. The problem is that you can't control your economy any other way. I mean, unless you let the socialists and the communists in power, but that's a totally different story, and I don't like either of them. Freaking commies. Yep. And every time you get political group in charge, they usually, the other thing I usually do is I'll go through here and also, any of my national focuses I have, I usually put it on that government style. So the ideology, like, you'll just see conservative just kick in the high gear and it never gives up. Alright. That should be done before the other lifts, so I should be fine on this. I think it's banned for about a year. What is it? 365 days. So by the time that's in, that's good. Go for experimental railroad. And then we'll go into here and get all this stuff started. We'll go for idealism, positivism, ideological stuff. Good. That should hopefully decrease the influence of the Austrians. They might want to give up here. Then you got to just get lucky. Like, you basically hope that they waste all their points on doing this crap so that you can just do it. And then you just gain control. Everybody's still neutral. Good. I mean, Schleswig is still mine. Ooh, we have the patent. Good. Okay. Wait. Okay, we can pog. I'm gonna win. I'm foreign Germany. North German Federation in 5 years. That's pretty good. This pog. And they did not, no, they did not remove that. So I am going to get control of Saxony. North German Federation will form. Our next goal is getting prepared to try to gather influence in Baden, Württemberg, and Bavaria. I think what we'll go for first is maybe see if I can get Baden. Because sometimes these guys get fought over between the Austrians and the French because it's on the border. We can also see what kind of army we can raise, too. I definitely will... Actually, no, I probably won't increase the size of the army. I'll probably focus my... I probably will completely ignore my industry. Or not my industry, but I'll completely ignore my navy. Like, this navy is... I don't care. The most I might do is jump steamers to iron steamers. Just being because I can get big control over that. Pause that up. Go for idealism. And then we'll probably focus our industry pretty heavily. So that, this, this. I'm just going to dump all my money into this. This is what I want right now. I want the greatest industry I can ever form, aka railroads. I highly recommend this. You get money in this game, start building railroads as quickly as you can. These things are amazing. Because it gives you a big advantage against the AI. Because it lets you get a better movement of goods. It also gives you better supplies. So everything's better with it. Then we'll add Saxony to our sphere. And with that, already North German Federation. We gained 16 prestige as a result. There's going to be some industries that are closed. We're going to open them and upgrade them, or subsidize them. And then this is what we'll do next. We get control Schleswig. Oh my god, that's a pog moment right there. Good. Germany, good. Our power grows. And as I said before, we're going to put all our finances into this, and we'll see where it goes. This is the other one that we need. Any others over there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So we have a formidable army we could form, but it's going to be a while. I think we'll stick with what I have now. I might build some of my weaker ones, but I definitely want to form a wall. So, we will form the wall in the east. Highly recommend doing this. Gives you a lot of resources you'll expend into it, but it definitely will give you chance at survival. So, get that. Bosun. Kiel has that one. Let's say this. Okay, good. And then on this side, okay, that one's already upgraded. This, clone, this. Brazil, I actually might take that alliance. It's good to have an alliance in South America, especially when I can dump money in. That. Do this. Okay. The West and the East are secured. There will be a war for the control of this area. So let's see if we can get these guys. And one thing I could do to increase our chances, spend some money in them, get them invested into, in the hopes that'll give me a bit of a better boost in terms of relations. Okay, they're already kind of pissy with me. The Austrians are like, give up, you sons of a bitch. One thing I will do is let these points build all the way up. Just because it makes sense to. That's usually what I do personally. Like, try to get it to about 100 and then spend points into it. Makes sense. Sorry for those noises. I'm drinking a nice cola. Not really. I love Virgil's soda. Some of the best root beer I've ever drank in my life. It's fizzy. It's got a kick to it. Strong flavor. Amazing. Highly recommend it. Not sponsored, by the way. So highly recommend it. We're gonna want to build up our defenses over here on the south side, especially along that front. Brazil, who the hell are you at war with already? Ah, you're at war with everything. Okay, I join your war, and because I like you, you get subsidies. Have fun. Go your war. Okay, these guys want a duke. Immediately do this. Head here. Here. You guys are to head here. I want you guys to head over there, kill them off. Good job, boys. Head over here, support them. I want you guys to push right there. Let that army finish its thing in the east. Okay, that thing's in Increase opinion. Looks like we'll get bottom without too much trouble. Head here. I want you guys to have the Minden as well. You guys will push here to the southern end. Okay, good, good, good. They have Cologne and the other areas occupied. Push here, push here. I want you here. You here. Hit him hard, hit him hard, hit him hard. Good boys, good boys. Head up there. While those guys handle this, I want you to support them in the fight. Head down here. Actually, head up here. Go in, support them. I think those rebels will get out of the thing, but I'm not too worried about that. 26k can go in, start killing them. Those guys go over here, they're fine for a bit. Yeah, they won't get out of that area. Head south. Head west. Okay, we got that. Immediately jump on this. Oh, what's my thing at? I forgot about this again. Well over what it should be, but perfectly fine. That one's above. Okay, that's actually better than I thought it would be. It's at the percentage, I don't have to care about it. Fog. Okay, what do we need next? It needs 4% of the population to be clerks. Or clerks. Try to get clerks next. Alright, let my army do that thing. Any of you guys need reinforcements, and you guys actually do need an infantryman, so I'll probably just send these guys west. You head here, you head here. I guess there was a good thing I made that unit. Okay, those guys are ready to go. That was a fast Germany I formed. My god, that was beautiful. Alright. I'm going to bum rush this, and what I'm going to be doing is we're going to add them to our sphere and immediately knock down Austria's influence on the region by killing them. I'm just going to make them unfriendly, aka neutral. And then what we'll do is after we do that, we'll immediately head to Württemberg Well, actually, no. I think we'll just go for Baden for now. Who are you allied with? You're allied with the Russians. So there's going to be something that goes on with the Russians at some point that'll probably declare an all-out war. Now I'm going to keep getting friendly relations with the British. Immediately cut down taxes on the rich to 25%. The middle and poor class will go down by 5%. I think that's pretty fair overall. And I think we can end this episode here. It's been several years into the game, and I think I hit 30 minutes. So that feels a lot faster than what it is. You know what? Let me double check. Yep, it is 40 minutes, and I think I spent about 7 or 8 getting ready and adding this. So yeah, it works out. So with that, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We come back, ladies and gents. It's 1843. Our research is still going strong in the cultural groups. That's the only issue I really have, is I have to keep pushing for this right now. I need to get this done as fast as possible. Typically, you want to get... I used to not do the culture ideas too quickly, but now that I've done it a lot more, these are really worth getting. You want to get these. The fact that you get these national focuses really can help your country out. Then I think we'll focus our industry again. Probably go for clean coal, early railroad, high pressure, low pressure steam engine, interchangeable parts, and then I think we're done with the industry side of things. Immediately jump on the army, muzzleloader rifles, get all this stuff done, and I think we're ready to go. So, as I said, do those things, guys, and I'll see you in the next round at Vicky 2's Germany. See you next time. Thanks.